Hi guys, very welcome to Mentour, yet another video podcast. As always, I hope you're all doing fantastic. So, I'm sitting here on the backside of my house, just enjoying the sunshine a little bit. And I thought I'm going to start with saying thank you to all of you guys who are sending in questions and suggestions to the podcast. And also all of you who are sharing these videos on Facebook. It's really important for the channel, and it's what makes this channel grow because more and more people get to know about it. So big thank you to you guys. Today guys, I want to talk about something that I think is extremely important. It's not going to be a very long podcast, it's only going to be a few minutes, but I want to explain to you guys how important this is and the importance of your attitude towards whatever it is you're doing. Now that might sound like a very obvious thing, but the fact is that most of the people out there around you don't really care that much how good they do a job or how good they do their training or whatever it might be. They just want to get by and do what is considered an okay or a mediocre job that would keep them happy. Now, a lot of people are asking me what can give me the edge when it comes to looking for a pilot job or getting a job in any kind of industry. And the first thing that you have to do is to find that correct attitude. Okay, the attitude that you should have and should always have, no matter if it is cleaning your room or making your homework or doing your school job or trying to find a job, or indeed if you have a job. The attitude that you have to have in order to be successful is that you want to do it as good as humanly possible. You want to make sure that whatever it is that you do shines of excellence, okay? Now, if you do that, together with a couple of other principles that I've already talked about in other podcasts, you are much more likely to be successful in what you do. There are, like I said, I would say a majority of people out there does not understand how important it is to do that little extra. You all know what I'm talking about, you know. It means not just, you know, when you're cleaning your room, you just don't shove things under the carpet to make it look good. You make sure that it's actually clean and it's actually organized. When you're working, you make sure to send off that extra email to that guy that you know needs to hear something positive, or you make sure that whatever, even though the deadline for a job might be in a week, you try to do it as good as possible and as early as possible to get the job done. And that's also something that goes into when it comes to you know, when you're flying. What I tell my cadets when I'm flying with them is that if there is something that you can do or should do, for example paperwork, make sure you do it exactly at the time that you think about it. Okay, do not shove things in front of you, because what happens then is it's going to build up into a mountain. At the end of the day, if you haven't done your paperwork correctly, you are going to have to do shitloads of paperwork on the last sector, and the likelihood is that you will not do it as well as if you would have done it when you thought about it in the first place. Okay. So what I want to say is that when I walk around, let's say I go out for a cup of coffee, if I see that the person behind the bar really takes pride in doing a great cup of coffee, that really makes me happy. And you can be sure that people around this person are also impressed by the fact that he or she puts so much passion into what she's doing. Be it a cup of coffee, be it making sure that the street is clean, cleaning the toilets, working in McDonald's, whatever it might be, providing that you do it with pride and you try to do it in the absolute best possible way, you can be sure that people around you will notice, your bosses will notice. That's how you climb in your career ladder. That is how you are successful when it comes to looking for a pilot job as well. You do that little extra. You contact that guy who knows someone who has an aircraft that maybe you'll be able to fly one day. You take those extra steps. Nothing will come for free in this world, guys. No one will do stuff for you for free, which means that you are going to have to do these things. Okay? If you work hard and you try and pull every little string that you have, and really once you have a chance, you do your absolute best to do a good job, I would say that you have a very good chance of being successful in this business or in any business that you try, okay? that's really all I had today, guys. I wanted to tell you that because I see that all around me. I see people that want to only get by, and I see people who want to do that little extra, and they really shine. They really stand out. Okay? I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You've probably seen it in people around you or in yourself. I hope that you understand it and you take it to heart, because I think it's going to make you more successful in whatever it is that you want to do. For now, as always, keep sending in your questions, keep sending in suggestions to the podcast, and I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.